You ever notice how Wi-Fi can feel perfect until you take like 8 steps in the wrong direction? Same phone, same internet plan, same house. And suddenly your signal drops from instant to why is this loading? It feels fragile, like Wi-Fi is somehow weak. But here's the truth. Wi-Fi isn't failing because it's bad. It's fading because it's obeying physics relentlessly. Welcome to the smart side. We learn new stuff every day. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Wi-Fi fades so easily, why walls feel like Wi-Fi eating monsters, and why your signal can be strong, but your connection still be terrible. Let's start with the core idea. Wi-Fi is just radio. It's invisible energy leaving your router, spreading through your home like ripples in a pond. And the moment it leaves the antenna, it starts losing strength. Not because it's running out, but because it's spreading out. Imagine shouting in a big open field. Close up, it's loud. Far away, it's not. Not because you stopped shouting, but because your voice is being diluted into space. Wi-Fi does the same thing. The signal expands outward, and the energy gets thinner and thinner with every centimeter. Distance alone is enough to punch your signal in the face. And here's the first twist. Your router is not allowed to just blast unlimited power. Wi-Fi operates under strict legal limits so it doesn't interfere with everything else using radio. Your router is basically a well-behaved speaker, not a stadium megaphone. So you start with a limited shout. Physics spreads it out. And suddenly, you're living on a very tight signal budget. Now, bring in the true villain, stuff. Walls, floors, furniture, mirrors, appliances, even your own body. Because Wi-Fi isn't a magical internet beam. It's electromagnetic waves, and those waves interact with materials. Some materials swallow Wi-Fi energy, some reflect it, and some scatter it. Drywall usually isn't a problem, but concrete, brick, and stone hit Wi-Fi like a heavyweight punch. And metal is a nightmare, reflecting radio so strongly it can block the signal or bounce it into a chaotic mess. This creates a messy soup of reflections. That's why Wi-Fi can be great in one corner and awful 2 meters away. When those paths collide, they can stack together to boost the signal, or they can cancel each other out. Yes, cancel out. Reflections can create dead zones, where the signal literally vanishes, even if you're standing right next to the router. Now, add movement. You shift your phone. A door opens, someone walks through the room, and those reflections shift instantly. Wi-Fi is basically trying to have a clean conversation inside a constantly moving hall of mirrors. And now we get to the part most people miss. Signal strength is not the same as connection quality. You can have a strong signal and still get slow internet. Because your device doesn't just need signal, it needs signal that stands out from the noise. Noise is everywhere. Other Wi-Fi networks, Bluetooth, microwaves, even interference leaking from your fridge. Think of it like trying to talk at a loud party. It's not enough that your friend's voice reaches you. If the room is screaming, you can hear the sound, but you can't understand the words. When the patterns get blurry, Wi-Fi does something clever. It slows down on purpose. It switches to a simpler, tougher way of talking. It's harder to break, but carries less data. So fading doesn't always look like a disconnect. Sometimes it just looks like connected, but everything is slow. Now, let's talk about frequency. Most homes use 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. Here's the trade-off. Higher frequencies carry more data, but they are cowards when it comes to obstacles. Lower frequencies are stubborn. They travel farther and punch through walls. Higher frequencies deliver the speed, but they give up at the first closed door. Also, your body matters. Humans are basically walking bags of water, And water is an incredible Wi-Fi sponge. If you stand between your phone and the router, you are literally blocking the signal with your own torso. Which brings us to antennas. Antennas don't spray signal evenly like a light bulb. They have blind spots and hot spots. Moving your router just half a meter can reshape the entire dead zone map of your house. Now, zoom out. You're not alone. In apartments, your Wi-Fi is fighting dozens of other networks for airtime. Wi-Fi is polite. It waits its turn. If too many devices talk at once, they back off and retry. So even with a strong signal, a crowded channel feels slow because the conversation is constantly being interrupted. Interruptions create retrees. Retrees create lag. Lag creates that feeling of, why is this taking forever? When your Wi-Fi fades, it's not just one problem. It's a stack of physics, spreading loss, thick walls, bouncing reflections, and a crowded room full of noise. Wi-Fi is doing something incredible. It's pushing high-speed data through an environment that is actively trying to stop it. So the next time your Wi-Fi drops, you'll know what's really happening. It's not a mysterious curse. It's a quiet battle between your signal and the world around it. If you enjoyed learning something new today, please hit like and subscribe. It genuinely means a lot to us, and it helps the smart side reach more people. One last question to leave you with. If Wi-Fi is this sensitive inside a home, how do cellular networks keep working across entire cities with millions of devices moving at 60 miles an hour?